Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche, and I'm about to start breaking down some 1 ounce pairs and 1.5 ounce pairs. We got like I said, we got some weight orders going out. It's weight, surf weights, leaders of all types, and with the amount of people that we got, I've definitely got to give a helping hand. So that's why I haven't been live on the channel, guys. So bear with us as I'm putting in the work to get us ahead or keep us in line where we need to be so we can make the next level of growth and keep it rocking, guys. So what I'm doing right now is just breaking off the 1 ounces from the top. It's a rough clean right now. I'll have to come back and give it a good cleaning afterwards, but for the most part a lot of them are good to go, so all I have to do is break them off and keep it rocking. I think there's about 10 pounds of 1 ounce pairs right there, and then you'll see the 1.5s right underneath it. Well, little sneak peek right there. I was trying to keep it kind of hidden.
Gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I got a line. I'ma call the whole team.
Alright, guys, so a little fishing report. The Jack Crevalles have been moving into the surf and the jetties. They've been hitting on gator spoons, as well as the artificial mullet baits, like the ones that you use for tarpon, topwater baits and stuff like that. They've also caught them on bottom baits as well, shrimp and fish bite mixtures. So it really all depends. When they're out there, you can pretty much throw anything at them and get them to hit. However, if they're feeding on the surface, obviously you want something that you can rip across the surface, stuff like that. There's some popping carts, rattle traps and stuff like that that you can work them like that. But if they're, you know, hitting mid-water column or on the bottom, then you got to change it up a little bit. You got to move the speed at which you're retrieving your bait and which way you're jerking, either up or down or side to side. You know, a lot of the lures out there will create their own pattern and stuff, but it does help you to work your rod. And be prepared, if you're fishing on the jetties, keep your rod stick or your rod high. I don't know, I was thinking pool there for a second, but when you're reeling in, you gotta keep it up high. And also too, the beautiful thing about fishing with the lure is you don't have to worry about the weight getting stuck in the jetties. However, if you do let it go to the bottom, then there's a very good chance that that can happen. So while I was sitting here thinking about the gear, wanted to also remind you that we're coming up on a 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway. We already passed up 21,000. We're starting to catch momentum, so keep on sharing the videos. Alright, guys, getting down to the last couple of the 1 ounce pairs. As you can tell, I put the timestamp on the right side, so if y'all really want to check it out, you can see how long it took me to break down that weight right there. And like I said, you know, just going back through and just doing a little fine tuning on them and stuff like that to be able to put them out there on the shelf. We do supply the bait bucket, Causeway Pier, Porty Outfitters, Deep Sea Headquarters, Tackle Town, Ann's Bait and Tackle, and many more corner stores, Stripes. We were in HEB, but no longer there. There was a conflict of interest of the different tackle shops that were supplying it, and so they moved on. But we still got more things coming, which is fine, because our shops range from Galveston to South Padre. If we're not in there, then you'd want our gear in there, definitely give us a call. Let us know which shops we need to talk to, and we'll definitely get up on that. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and start breaking apart the 1.5 ounce pairs right here, so that way I can continue going on through the order. Let's see how it rocks out. right. Did you? Well, did you put any information inside the box of what you want us to do or what you're trying to do with the reel? Jeff, yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so what we do is we put 80-pound or 100-pound top shots, and it's all braid. It's not monofilament. And the reason we do this is so that way when you cast out, you can still throw your heavy weights and get your bait out there without breaking off. What it also does too is that it adds more abrasion resistance, so that way when you're fighting a fish or something near the pier, you're less likely to get beat up by the pier and get cut off. So with that in mind, we're going to put about 70 to 80% of a lower class line, which would be 40, 50-pound test, and then the rest will be the higher test line. So that way, when you do cast out, you get the best advantage to your side of being able to put big baits or weights or whatever you want to out there without breaking off. That is correct. Yes. When you got to remember too, 100-pound test is only 20-pound mono diameter. So it's not very thick. A lot of people automatically hear 80 or 100 and they're thinking it's crazy thick. No, it's really thin. If you're used to dealing with mono, then think about 20-pound mono. That's how thick the 100-pound test line is. And then the 80 is like 15-pound test. Well, it depends on the size of the reel. We'll start off with either 40, 50-pound test or even 60, and then we'll jump up to 80 or 100, depending on there. If you're trying to get maximum line capacity, then we'll go with the 40-pound. If you're looking for okay, then we'll go with a 50 or 60 or 65. Okay. It'll probably be Friday before I get to it, just because we're prepping for all the orders that are going out for spring break, and I'll be on the road on Thursday and making deliveries, and then Friday obviously I'll be back to normal of being in the shop. And what I'll do is I'll create a video spooling it up. More than likely I'll be live on the channel, so if you want to chime in, you can check it out and see how it looks, and then also too, I can let you know what kind of or what color lines we have in those weight classes, and then you can pick and choose what we have from what's available. It's not a must, but it does help you. So that way, when you are getting into that top shot, you know you can put some more drag onto the fish, you know, to keep them from running away from you. You know, when you already got them beat like that, you know. So with the videos coming out and everything else, you notice at the end of the video I put our shop information, phone number, shipping address, and everything else like that. We do that so that way guys like that was on the phone can ship us your, that way we can spool it up. You can even send in your own line that we can spool it up with. It don't have to be our line. There we go, guys. 1 ounce and 1.5 ounce pairs, and actually a few of them did get mixed up there, but we'll sort them through before we get them into the shipping containers or wherever we're sending them out to.